close your eyes for a moment and just tune into the sound of these beautiful cleansing rains with me. And imagine that 3 raindrops just landed on your face. One on the corners of your 2 eyes, and one in between them, right in the center of your witch's eye. These cleansing rains help you to see beyond illusion, help you to see truth as it is, help you to perceive the world from the eyes of the heart, help you to perceive the world from a place of acceptance and understanding and compassion. And letting the muscles of the eyes relax and just gently letting them open. Welcome. So the medicine for this month is vision. And vision is a tricky medicine to be working with, because I think a lot of times we're really comfortable with the illusions that we carry, the illusions that we carry about ourselves that our ego puts on us, keep us safe. Like the ego's job is to keep us safe, so a lot of times it keeps us small. So a lot of times it tells us like, oh, you're not smart enough to do this thing, or you're too intense to do that, or whatever it is. There's just so many illusions that the ego gives us about ourselves, and we can use the energy in this month of vision to really work with seeing the truth of who we are. But in order to do that, we really need to embrace who we are in totality. We really need to embrace our inner child, our inner 21-year-old. We need to embrace every single aspect of who we are, who we were, who we will be. Because really, to heal is to be whole. To heal is to become whole. We can't really move towards healing if we're cutting off from different parts of ourselves and disallowing different parts of ourselves to be, or fragmenting and blocking different memories from coming through. When we embrace that energy of vision and the idea of being able to see ourselves and the world around us from a clear perspective, from a whole perspective, from a real perspective, it can be intense, because a lot of times that means remembering things that we've purposefully blocked out. And sometimes those memories are hard and painful, but they're important for us to help to understand who we are today. And they're important for us to help us to be whole. And sometimes, letting go of the veils of illusion means seeing a partner or a business or a place or a practice that we have or a belief that we have about ourselves for what it truly is. And I feel like the illusion is there in a lot of ways, and we cling to it and we need it, but there's always this feeling inside, like, but what else is out there? And the curious among us want to explore what else is out there. And so we meditate and we receive healing, and we keep a dream journal, and we want to explore and go deeper into our mystical selves, because we know that exists. And while owning that the vision that we could have could bring us things that maybe we've been trying to not see, and maybe that will bring about really intense changes in our lives, it's also a deep part of our mystic path and our mystic journey. And just embracing the mystery of what our visions can bring it's so important. And then meeting whatever reality is, whatever the truth of ourself is, whatever the truth of our life is, with courage, and being willing to step up to dealing with what we see, not just seeing something, understanding something, and wanting to pass it off to somebody else and feeling like, here, I saw this. Can you fix it? I mean, you can ask for guidance, of course, but it's important to understand that your visions are your own. You know, your visions have come through for you. And even when you have a vision about the whole world and the whole collective, that vision is for you. You know, it feels so beautiful to be sharing this video with you today on this preciously rainy day when we're entering into this month that brings us in the North Country, the summer solstice and the fires of the summer solstice, and that energy of fire, and the energy of fire helping us to see beyond illusion and to move beyond illusion and to bring a light into the darkness. And we're moving into a time also in the North Country where the light gets brighter and brighter and the days get longer and longer, and we're able to see more and more clearly in our material realm. And this can definitely affect what we see within our spiritual realm as well. It can affect our dreams. Our dreaming can become more intense, more vivid, more clear. And so when you're having those visions come through, if they're psychic visions, if they are visions that you're kind of mood boarding out and creating as you look into your future, just trust the visions that are coming through for you. Understand that they are for you. Your visions that come through are for you. They're not for somebody else. So own them. Don't be afraid to ask for guidance. Don't be afraid to give guidance. Don't be afraid to receive guidance. But at the same time, understand that you are the one who can best interpret your dreams. You are the one who can best interpret your visions. Nobody can tell you what your dreams mean, though many have tried. And I think a lot of times many can give you a framework of what your dreams mean. You are the one who really knows what your dreams mean. You are the one who really knows what your visions mean. If you have a vision of a hawk, you know what that vision of a hawk means to you. If you have a vision of some flower or some plant, you know what that vision means to you. And it's important to understand that, because the added element here with understanding and interpreting our visions is patience. Patience. The literal translation of what it means when you see ruby-throated hummingbird is something that might not come in a literal, clear way for you. It might come through with a feeling. It means a feeling. It means a sensation. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like, if you really need to know the literal translation of your visions, you will receive that literal translation of your visions. You don't need to pressurize yourself or force it or force understanding. And while books we read or people we see can help give us guidance, it's really important to understand that we still need to run everything through our own processing system and be our own healer. So enjoy the visions and enjoy the clarity. And I want to really encourage also not trying to induce your visioning. Like, while working with plant medicine or different meditations and things like this it's really, really beautiful. Try to move away from forcing visions to come to you. Trust that you are wise and you are intuitive and you do have psychic energy. We really all do. And know that your visions will come to you when they are meant to come to you. Again, it's patience, right? Don't force it. It's patience. So really just come into like a little bit more of a feminine approach with visions. Allow the visions to come. Trust that they will come. Know that you will receive the visions. Trust that you are intuitive. Own that whole part of yourself. Be able to see your whole self. And from that place of owning everything that you are, everything that you have been, and everything that you will be. That's when the visions come. That's when the psychic awareness comes. It's through whole self healing, really understanding that everything that we have been through, everything that we have gone through, it's just been this massive initiation, a cleansing, a healing, a test, whatever you want to call it, into who we are today. And through being able to embrace even the most shadowy parts of yourself, then you're able to come into a place of wholeness and be a full complete vessel without any leaks at all for the visions to land and come through. So I hope you have a really beautiful month. I hope to see you in Space by Mama Medicine. I hope to see you for a medicine reading or a retreat soon. Take care and see you then.